Hello and welcome back to Wargaming with me, Gary. And I turned 60 just a couple of months ago, and it's not been a great. I don't think turning 60 has been very good for me, to be honest. I'm not going to do it again. I've had pneumonia. I've got a hairline fracture in my hip. I've just had a right, and then England lost to Scotland in Edinburgh. I mean, Scotland's a good team, a brilliant team, but flipping heck. So the other part of why I haven't been on, because I couldn't bear that. I'm sure there are certain Scottish people on YouTube who would be very happy to gloat about now. So I've left it. So it's too late to really give it a gloat. So yeah. So that's where I'm at. So yeah. So what happened? So I got pneumonia. I thought I had the flu. So I had a couple of weeks off, and which I can. I didn't intend. I was only intending to have 1 week off. But I didn't seem to get any better. Then I had another week off. I rang in and we discussed it and agreed that I'd probably need another week. But then I was bored stiff, so I thought, oh, this is no good. So I went back to work, and then after 3 days they sent me back home. So I went and saw the doctor, and it turned out I had pneumonia. So I went on a course of drugs, antibiotics, and yeah, and virtually I've spent nearly the best part of 5 weeks in bed. I've got a tablet. This isn't my tablet. I'm filming off a tablet, but I've got so this is my phone. But I kept finding what I was doing is because I was so tired. I'm in bed, and I kept waking up with a phone on my head. I wonder if I've got an impression of my head of like the tablet just laying across my face. Anyway. So that was that. Then the snow came, and I went to, part of my job is seeing people, so I had to go see somebody. And on the way back, I was walking towards the car park, snow and ice all over the place. Slipped on the ice as I turned this corner, and my feet have gone right up in the air. I'll tell you, bang. So I've landed on my back. I thought I'd hurt my back. I thought I'd land on my back. But it turns out it must be my hip. So I'm laying there. Luckily enough, a Samaritan came by, and helped me get up. And he said, are you going to be okay? And to be honest, I couldn't walk. But I was thinking in my head, old sportsman. What's happened is all my muscles have tightened up, and that's what the pain was. So I said, no, I'm sure I'm going to be all right. Anyway, he wanted to call an ambulance, but I wouldn't have it because I was sure I was going to be okay. And anyway, I said, look, don't worry, I'm going to be fine. You get off and do whatever it is you need to do. As he's walking away, I'm thinking to myself, was no one else about? I'm thinking I could be here for the rest of the night. Anyway, it didn't go like that. My muscles relaxed a bit and I was able to walk, but I was in a lot of pain. Yeah, so I've not been doing any videos. And of course, then there was the worst thing. What could have happened for me, to be honest, was England lost to Scotland in the rugby, Six Nations. I'm sure there are some very happy Scottish people jumping about now going, yeah! Oh well, we'll have to make it up this weekend against France. So, what am I going to do today? I've not got my figures out. I'm going to. I will do. But I thought this might be a good opportunity. I'm just going to do that sideways, and I'll have to put my goggles on. Excuse me. And I thought what I'd do is read through some of the comments from, so what was the last video I did? Some of that. Here we are. So video 70. Yeah. And it was the one where I reviewed a book that I got from a charity shop. So I'm very pleased with that. So some of the comments I've got, and I'll just read from the top, and I'm not going to read them all because I would imagine that's that would take too long. I mean, there's 41 comments, so I'm just going to go from the top and read a few. And this is a good way of me, I think, catching up with some of those shout outs I should have been doing, or I said I was going to do. So I've got the Solo Wargaming Show. He says, great find. I love it when I find a book like that in my local thrift shop. I love that, thrift shop. Then I've got Wargame Vision Gaming 40k. Nice update. Too bad I don't like reading. You and me both, mate. I've got dyslexia, but I persevere. Shame on me. Well, have a nice one. Have a nice one, sir. Greetings, Mr. Call. So I think that's quite nice. Then I've got Al Woods, Modelling Mayhem. And he's got great looking book, Garry, and the cavalry are coming along nicely. Yes, I'm very pleased with that. So the cavalry figures for the ancient Syrians or the Babylonians or whatever they're going to be, the ones I've got, they're finished. So the plan is I'm going to, I think most of the Assyrian figures are actually done now, but there's quite a lot on the batch I'm working on at the moment. I've got some, I'm going to leave my glasses on, look quite studious. Anyway, so the figures I'm working on at the moment, I've got some Persians, I've got lots of orcs coming out my ears. What else is there? Oh, crikey, off the top of my head, I don't know. I've got some boar riders as well. But quite a lot. There's quite a lot there. There's a large old group. So in the next video, so next week, what I'll do is I'll get them out and lay them all out. And you can have a look, see what I'm working on, the various stages I'm at. Yeah, and that'll actually be the first time I start painting again. I've just not been well and everything else. The rugby, just haven't felt like it. So so that's where that is. Then I've got let me just scroll down a little bit. I've got Mary Hinge, great find with the book. Yes, cavalry coming along nicely too. Yes, I totally agree. The cavalry. I was very pleased with the way they came out. Without boasting, that's not boasting. For me, I was very pleased how they came out. There's nothing like the smell of a good book, not even an MDF kit. That's WG Revival, WG Revival. I said I was dyslexic. But like brilliant comment. Apparently there's quite a lot of comments about me smelling the book, and I didn't even think about it as I did it. I just like, because I do like the smell of, it must be the print or whatever it is, and anyway. But there's quite a few comments about sniffing books. Yes. Anyway, then I've got Brush and Quill, a good-looking book. I always seem to struggle in charity shops, so good find. And to be honest, I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. That is my best and only find in a charity shop, and I go in charity shops quite a lot, and that's the only thing I found. However, I think I was probably limiting my search a bit too much, because I'm pretty sure I have come across military uniform books, which I will need, Napoleonics and Crimea and all the rest of it. But because I was collecting ancient Assyrians, I didn't really give it I didn't really have a good look round. So I'm going to in future, and if I see a book which I think could be useful later on, then I will get that book. So but I'm with you, my old mate. I don't normally find much, which is a bit of a shame, but such is life. Could be worse. Then we've got I always struggle. I don't know how he pronounces this. I love his site, but it's J Muzu von Kipangu. It's spelled Cipangu. And you're probably all rolling about in your seats now, laughing at my atrocious spelling. But I do apologise for that. I say I apologise. It's no big deal, no biggie. So anyway, he says, love your enthusiasm. Oh, great. Love your enthusiasm for ancient history. What is the major draw for you? The military aspect of it or the social? Now, that is for me, that is a really interesting question. And I'll tell you for why. Because like ever since I was at school, it was military. It was always, I like the soldier, but I remember we lived not far from St James's Park, Buckingham Palace. So we would go to change into my mum, bless her heart, would take me to changing the guard, we'd go to troop and colour, and, you know, anything, any parade, I would go, and then being a little toddler, I'd be walking alongside the soldiers, like with all their bright red tunics and the horses and everything, and I just totally got immersed in military. Like, from there, I got immersed in military history. Interestingly enough, since I've been reading about Mesopotamia and Sumeria and Assyria and Babylonia, and ancient, reading lots of ancient history, in order to find enough information to read, I've had to look into the social aspect, and I've got to be honest, I'm finding it fascinating. So yeah, in answer to your question, I think it's a toss up at the moment. Military I would probably say military is what took me here, but reading the social aspect now I'm finding very interesting indeed. So yeah, nice question. I like that. Then there's IDIC beer. And that must mean something. IDIC beer 40k. Hello Nick, how you doing? Nice update, he says. Nice update, mate. I love that. And I was brought up in London, so it's part of what I say anyway. But I love it when other people do it. I think it's fantastic. So yeah, so he's got a nice update, mate. Better rest up those old limbs. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's in response to. I had a game of tennis when I was in Lanzarote with my son-in-law, who kicked my arse. He's a really good tennis player, and my stupid head was going, no, I can compete. From 60 years old, you can't bloody compete. Bloody idiot. But anyway, nice one, Nick. Like it. Then there's Palmer. This is Heresy Productions. Oh, no, right, yeah, I've got it. Heresy Productions, yeah, and that's Palmer. Lovely channel. Really enjoy his stuff. Great looking book, Garry. Looks very useful. Now on to that paint rack. Yeah, and that's in response to I purchased some paint racks. I've got two actually. I originally got one. Let me just check the time because I've got to go to the dentist at 2. Yeah, so I've got a few minutes. So I purchased one. Then I probably need 2. So I got these 2, and I thought what I would be able to do is build it in front of the camera and show my expertise. Unfortunately, I have no expertise, and it took me. Sorry, I've still got a bit of a cough. It took me forever to get this flipping thing put up. So anyway, I've got them both done now, and what I will do, maybe not the next video, but certainly the one after that, I'll show you my work area again. I'm doing all my videos out here in the dining room at the moment. Do you like that picture? We bought that. Just bought that recently. I think it's lovely. Yeah. So yeah. So I will get around to doing that. I think I've got time to do one more. Let's have a look. Oh, the Gibsons. Yeah, oh, great. Let me just... Great vid, mate. Excellent. I know what you mean about vicious circles. I'm only 43, but a hard paper round and a bit of bad luck has made me feel a lot older in the joints and muscles. I train at home, but when I'm bad and I don't train, I like the weight on. I see what you mean. I don't like that feeling, but I know a lot of people do. Yeah. Great review of the book, mate. and great models. Thank you very much. That's great. Yeah, I think that's. I think that's a really good one to finish on, because it's how I started. Is, you know, talking about how turning 60 is like. It's not a good thing. Don't do it. Don't turn 60. It's not good. 60 should come with a health warning. Don't turn 60. Go 61. So I'm sure 60. I think I'm going to be fine next year, but the start of this year has been a pig. And it is a vicious circle. Those of you who do watch, I've got even more flipping weight on now. But I'm starting back at the. No, I'm not going to the gym. But I'm going to start doing some light exercise, lots of walking next week. And my plan is to shed £5 in a week. So that's that. I'm up to 20 stone. Jesus Christ, 20 stone. That's not good. So my plan is to eventually get down to 17 stone without dying, and just shed that weight. I want to try and, if I can lose £4 to £5 a week, I think I might be pushing it a bit, but that's my plan anyway. So that's me. I'm not going to do any more shout outs. There are loads that go there, and I might do this every time, because to be honest, I've really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed reading what people have said to me, which I have read before, most of them. And anybody who I haven't replied to, it's that sometimes I don't get. So what I do, I'm sure that everyone is saying, I put my video out there, give it a couple of days, and then I go on and see what people have said, and then I respond. Then I might go back like the following week and do a bit of responding. But of course, people are adding all the time, aren't they? Oh, that's something I should have mentioned. I'm over 200 subscriptions. I think it's 230 something. Let's see if I've just got time to go up there. Let's have a look. Put my goggles on. 232 subscriptions. I can remember when I had 8. Yeah, so I'm so pleased with that. So everybody who subscribed, big thumbs up, and I'll see you all later, okay? I'm going to have to go, and there's nothing wrong with my teeth, but she does tend to shout at me a bit if I'm late. She's a Chinese woman, really nice woman, but she has a go at me. Oh, you should be here early. I say you. And yeah, anyway. Right, so that's me done, and I'll see you all later. All the best. Take care. Bye.